epic poem, the Aeneid, begins after the fall of Troy. In the introduction, the Trojan fleet carrying the surviving warriors is being battered by a storm in the Mediterranean Sea, south of Sicily, sent by Juno, queen of the gods, who holds a grudge against the Trojans and their leader, Aeneas. The sea god Neptune guides their ships to shore. They discover they are near the city of Carthage, ruled by Queen Dido, who welcomes them. The Trojans have been traveling since Troy was destroyed. Worried that Aeneas, her son, will have no place to rest, the goddess Venus makes Dido fall passionately in love with him. In the rising action, Aeneas tells Dido the epic story of their travels so far, beginning with the destruction of Troy. Dido, impressed by Aeneas and his feats, succumbs to her feelings for him. Hoping it will keep Aeneas out of Italy and prevent his fate, Juno maneuvers Dido into having sex with Aeneas. However, it is not an official marriage, and Aeneas, remembering his fate and duty, abandons her. Dido is terribly distraught and climbs her funeral pyre, where her dead body will burn, and fatally stabs herself with his sword as he sails away. The Trojan fleet stops again in Sicily, just in time to celebrate the first anniversary of Anchises' death, and they make sacrifices and feast before the games of speed and skill. After Anchises' ghost appears, telling his son to set sail and visit him in the Underworld. Aeneas and the Sibyl, an oracle, journey through the Underworld, eventually reuniting with Anchises in the Elysian fields. Anchises shows his son many of his Roman descendants who will build the Roman Empire. The Trojans finally find the Tiber River, where they are meant to settle. Aeneas sends an envoy to make peace with the king of Latium. Following a prophecy, King Latinus offers his daughter, Lavinia, in marriage. But before the deal can be made, Juno sends the fury of rage hither and yon to rouse Italy to war with the Trojans. Turnus gathers allies, and Aeneas needs to find allies of his own to fight with him. After many dramatic battles, the climax of the Aeneid sees Turnus kill Prince Pallas with a spear to his chest. Fatefully, Turnus takes Pallas's sword belt to wear as a trophy. Aeneas, enraged by the news of Pallas's death, finally frees the Trojan fort. During the falling action, after even more back-and-forth battles, Turnus unsuccessfully tries to trap Aeneas and the other half of his army, and the warrior princess Camilla defends the city. Camilla is deadly, but she gets distracted, allowing a spear to get through her defenses and kill her. Turnus agrees to single combat with Aeneas. In the resolution of the epic poem, Turnus is no match for Aeneas and is bested in combat. Aeneas is about to grant mercy when he sees Turnus is wearing Pallas's sword belt. In a blaze of fury, Aeneas stabs Turnus through the heart and becomes ruler of Latium.